From the Crush Studio in sunny Florida, this is the Disney Crush Podcast. And now your two tempests in a teacup, Dave and Tony Ann.
On this week's Disney Crush Podcast, Dave is contributing with Conversation Starters. Episode 411 of the Disney Crush Podcast, starting right now.
Welcome to the show. We're glad you're here. Don't forget to subscribe to the show. It's free. Make sure, that's free just to subscribe to the show. And follow us on our private Facebook group on Facebook. It's called the Friends of the Disney Crush. We have a lot of fun over there. I want to start out by, I had something on not Facebook. I put some, it's on Marketplace.
Okay.
And I thought, it's just a wild thought, but I thought, you know what? We know a lot of people and we have a lot of friends in Disney, and maybe somebody might want this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold off. And if anybody wants it, let me know. And I have, it's brand new, used once. It's a scuba suit.
A scuba suit?
It's only been used one time, brand new. It's, if you're anywhere, say, 160 to 200 pounds, it'll fit you. Yeah. Just direct message me. I'm letting it go almost for free. I don't need it anymore.
Because you already went to paddlefish and took care of what you had to take care of?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I don't need it anymore, and I just want to get rid of it. So if anybody wants it, just direct message me and we can work something out.
Only used once, huh?
Only used once. Yeah. Brand new.
In a man-made lake.
It was fresh water. It was fresh water.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And there was some irritating, like little boats that looked like cars or something above my head. It's really weird. What?
Nothing.
Oh,
I forgot about that. I forgot when I said I had no news. I had forgotten about that. We didn't talk. Actually, that was last week's news, and I forgot to talk about it last week.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to bring it up because I could get it.
It could implicate you.
Hello.
So yeah. So what Dave is alluding to is that there was a gentleman that with a scuba suit who swam up to paddlefish, went in, robbed the manager's office. Did you remember how much money they said he got?
I heard it was around 30 grand.
And
20,
and then swam off. He went when the restaurant was closing. He went right to the manager's office. He didn't hurt anybody. I really think he knew exactly where he was going and what he was doing.
Yeah, he's going to get caught. This guy's going to get caught. I mean, nice try. I get it, but
I love that though. He swam up in a scuba suit.
Hey, got to give it to him for his ingenuity. Thinking outside the box.
I'm just trying to figure out, where did he swim to? Did he swim across the way to Saratoga?
I think he swam right to that boat ramp right there. Yeah.
But it was late. It was after midnight, so it was dark. Like we're thinking of like in the middle of the day, but it was dark.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Yeah. I have a feeling he's going to get caught because that's just too coincidental that he knew exactly what time, where the money was. He was in and out so quick. Yeah, it sounds like an inside deal. I think we'll find out more information probably here. Probably. It's forthcoming if they do release it.
Yeah.
Hey, did you hear about the changes coming to Millennium Falcon?
Isn't Mando and Grogu coming?
Well, yeah, but they're going to change the engineering. Play. The engine.
I didn't
how
know
you can become an engineer,
right?
And that's like, oh god, okay, I get to push some buttons and
right.
Just hope that there's not a little kid or Michael being a pilot because then you're going to get sick.
Right.
But yeah, I guess they, like a lot of us, think it's a little underwhelming when you're an engineer and you're back there in the back. So they're going to change it and make it where you can interact with Grogu and stuff and do some different things. And yeah, so I think it's a great addition. Hopefully they'll do something right and make it a little bit better. And if you are stuck in the engineer position, you won't be so like, okay.
Yeah,
this
won't be as lame.
This is boring. So we shall see on that one. But hey,
I guess I'm gonna have to ride it again.
Well, once it comes out, I'm not sure. This is not going to be over. This is probably next year sometime. There's a lot of next year news tonight. Dino Land is going to be called Tropical Americas. How do you feel about that name, Tropical Americas?
I think they want to encompass all of Central and South America because they don't know where they're going to go with it. Because they have movie franchises like that take place, and they can they can
I
just,
guess.
they could use things from Coco if they want to, like, because they're making this carousel with all these animals, these Disney
Are they
animals.
going to be like made out of wood carving or something?
I think so. I saw
Yeah.
the one of Kevin.
Mhm.
Although Kevin's not from tropical Americas. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. They went down south. I forgot.
Mm.
They went in the, yes, they did. They took the
Come on,
balloon.
Tony Ann. You still got that brain fog, don't
yeah.
you?
No, he is. That was a brain fog. Yeah. So, but I think because then they could have Dante from Coco on the carousel.
Mhm.
They can
Mhm.
have, because that would still be, subtropic.
Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, Dinoland was always, we both felt the same way about Dinoland,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I'm excited. And also I heard a little birdie, they're going to, the quick service there, I guess it's supposed to be like huge, like one of the largest
Really?
quick services anywhere.
Really? I hadn't heard that.
Well, I don't hold me to it because,
Okay.
this news could be fake news.
That's true.
But
Mousetrap.
yeah, with the Disney Crush, you never know. But I heard it's supposed to be, and if that's the case, you've already got a substantial amount of good cuisine
Mm-hmm.
in that park. And if you're a
Yeah.
foodie, man, that's the park to go to, especially
Yeah.
if they do the quick service right and don't
Yeah.
just throw a bunch of crap in there, but have some
Yeah.
decent quick service stuff. It could actually,
They could
I
have
mean, it's just-
cachapas.
they could have cachapas. They're going to just make the, I'll tell you something about, remind me of cachapas. That's just going to elevate that park even more. It's already one of the best parks for food anyway,
Yeah, it really is.
as it stands. So
I
that's
think
just going to,
I think it is the
amplify.
best park for food.
yeah, I will have to agree. And it's going to amplify it now. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you go cachapas. Guess what? Last time I went to Disney, I came home and guess what I got?
Did you get the cachapas, Dave?
I got the cachapas, man.
Actually, it's going around again. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. And I'm pretty careful, but I
Mhm.
must have let my guard down somewhere. And it does, as germaphobe as a germaphobe, I try to be very careful,
Yeah.
but it just takes one thing.
right.
You could just grab one handle.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
could on the ride. You could bring one of the rails down, and 20 snot-nosed little kids have already had their hands all over it.
Right.
And I mean, I saw a guy just, oh God, he was. Some people I just don't understand them in these parks. I mean, no couth. They're sitting in a circle. There's about 5 or 6, and we're walking up,
Mhm.
and this guy's been over looking at his phone, and he's got half his finger in his nose. And he's digging,
Yeah.
he's digging, he's looking, he's digging, he's digging. And I'm like, your family members are like right next to you, all around you. You could care less.
Could not care less.
You could not care less. And you are just going for it. And all I'm thinking
That's
in
true.
my head,
Because picking your nose in front of people that you'll never see again is different than picking your nose in front of people that you know.
well, I don't even pick my nose in front of people I don't know. I just don't do it.
I know, but
know.
you just said you got your family all around you.
But I'm like, dude, what? And all I'm
Yeah.
thinking in my head, Tony Ann, is what's he going to go touch now? Like, where is he going to go?
Right.
What
Right.
rails
Apparently
he
he
going to touch?
touched you because you got cachapas.
He touched. Maybe it was. He had the cachapas. Maybe. Yeah. So thank you, Disney. And I've been pretty good lately. I've not had it in a long time. But yeah,
Yes.
it got me.
If people don't know the history of why we call COVID cachapas, it's because we went to Jungle Skipper Canteen for lunch. It was me and 5 other people, and out of the 6 people at the table, 5 of us got COVID, and the one person who didn't get it did not eat the cachapas at Skipper Canteen. We all ate the cachapas except for the one person who didn't get COVID.
Yes. Hence we now call it cachapas.
Yes, if people don't know the inside joke there. Yeah. So, yeah.
But yes, thank you very much
So
for
you
asking.
got
I'm
sick.
feeling much better now. Yes, thank you.
Good. I was going to circle back, and now I don't remember what we were talking about. Talking about that.
Also, just to, and this is news coming up, but if you hear it now, write it down somewhere, put a memo somewhere. If you got any trips coming up in 2026, the Skyliner is going to be down January 25th through the 31st.
Right.
And that's going to affect the Skyliner resorts. So those dates you want to keep somewhere in case you're scheduling your times then.
Right.
Also, there's going to be a lot of resorts around that same time that are going to be going through some fairly major, some maybe not so major makeovers and
Right,
a little bit of
right.
refurbs here and there. So do your due diligence and just ask your travel agent, Manny Malinowski, MinnieMouseMama.com, or whoever, and find out the
I'm
dates and
telling
if they have
Judy
any.
you said that.
What's that?
I'm telling your friend Judy you said that.
That's okay. Judy's cool. She's all right. She's got too much work as it is. I mean, geez, come on. You got to watch out for, those. You just want to make sure that,
Yeah.
you don't
Yeah,
have a bunch of hammers and
Yeah.
construction going on.
Disney puts a banner like at the top of the page where you look at your reservation, but people don't even look at that. It's like red.
No, that's why
it's
I'm
like
saying
written
it
in
because-
red, and people don't even look at it. And they get there and the pool's closed. I didn't know the pool was closed. Well, Disney had it on the website for a year.
Right. But they
So-
do listen to us. So that's the thing.
Oh
See,
yeah.
They will
yeah,
make
they listen
sure
to
that
us. Right.
Dave and Tony Ann made sure that we are going to be covered. And thank you so much. And you're
Yeah. So
welcome.
that Skyliner refurb, they do pretty much every year. And I had read about it years ago when like the first year that they did it after the Skyliner had opened, they did it like a year later. And they actually have to tighten the line. The line over time gets loose. It gets like stretched, and they have to tighten it up, and they got to do it once a year for maintenance.
Hey, I'm all for it. I mean, the death buckets need maintenance. So
Yeah, we don't need any. Yeah, we
No,
don't need
we
any death buckets.
keep the maintenance up. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There was something I was going to say though, and I totally lost it. It wasn't about the guy in the scuba suit. It wasn't about the cachapas. So don't forget that Zootopia is opening in November 7th. So in just a little bit over a month.
I'll be
It's
here
gonna
before
be
you
out.
know it.
This show comes out October 1st. So just a month and a week. And the new Zootopia movie is opening in the Tree of Life. I should be able to go see it when I go there that weekend of November 14th. We're going to make a point of getting over there.
Yeah, cool. That'll be good. It's always good to have something new, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Something, even if it's minor. Have you given any more thought about the Muppets coming to Rock and Roller Coaster?
Have I
I know we
given any
talked-
more thought to it?
Yeah, I mean, I know we talked about it, but
I think it's going to be. I'm excited for anything new, but I don't think it's going to be anything major. It's going to be more of an overlay.
Oh yeah, I
But-
agree.
When you think about Rock and Roller Coaster, the ride itself, I'm not talking about the pre-show and all that. The ride itself is not very themed. I mean, you know, you
Not
go
at
through
all.
the Hollywood sign and the donut, and so it's going to be it's probably going to be very simple for them to put Muppet themed things instead of, you know.
Right. It's just going to be the intro, and the guitar is going to change. The electric guitar out front will be changed. But yeah, it's not going to be that big a deal. Look, Aerosmith had its run. It was cool, but
Yeah.
I think it'll be all right. I think it's going to be just fine.
I think this will have a more lasting theme because, you know, Aerosmith was our generation, but I don't know how relevant they are to kids today. I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
And years to come, you know, now they're not even performing anymore. So in years to come, they're going to be even less relevant. I mean, I love them, but I used to, when I was in college, I used to drive my sorority house, my housemates crazy because whenever an Aerosmith video came on, I would stand in front of the TV, and I loved Steven Tyler at that time.
Oh, did you have a pencil in your hand? Do you like the whole fake mic thing and everything?
No, I was just
No?
drooling over Steven Tyler.
Oh, I thought you liked singing along because I know you like to sing.
Well, I like that too.
Oh, you were
but-
drooling over him. Oh, so
yeah,
he
at
was,
that time, he was the bee's knees to
Okay.
me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, he's still getting it. He still performs. He's been doing a couple of things here and there, and some of the awards, and he's still getting it, kicking it at his age.
Yep. he's-
Gives me hope,
Yep.
Tony Ann. Gives me hope.
So anyway, I'm trying to think of what else I thought, but there was something else I wanted to talk about, and it's gone.
We'll give it a minute.
It's
I
just
know.
gone. The other night, the Halloween party, it rained out. It got rained out bad, and I saw pictures like when there's flooding in Magic Kingdom. We've all seen pictures of that when there's a big rainstorm and there's flooding in Magic Kingdom. They had that the other night, the night of the Halloween party, and Disney didn't even mess around. They just sent push notifications or emails to everybody at the party saying you're getting a free ticket. They didn't even mess. But I do know people did, because they were giving away free one-day tickets, and people were still complaining because some of them were annual pass holders that didn't need tickets. And some of them were, this is my once in a lifetime trip. I'm never coming back. So they did make other arrangements with people that really made a stink. They either gave them a gift card in the amount of their, trip or something, or they gave them a ticket to the Christmas party. Like some of the annual pass holders were saying they got tickets to the Christmas party instead.
Disney's pretty good about that kind of thing.
They are.
They really are. They're not, look, they're stealing your money. Basically, as soon as you walk in, you just start emptying your pocketbook. But really, when things like that happen, they're really going to try and take care of you. They want you to come back. They don't want you to say, I'll never come back. They don't want that. That's not their business motto. Right. They're not looking for that. They're looking to make you as happy as possible so that you will return, because they want you to come back. Mickey wants you to come back and spend more money. He likes you to do that. He really, really relishes in the fact that you're just going to unload your pocketbook when you come into the park.
I'm trying to look at my pictures to see if it'll jog my memory of what I wanted to tell you about.
You wanted to tell me how wonderful I am, how lucky you are to have me as a co-host.
There was and I posted it on the Friends of the Disney Crush. This past week was the finals of America's Got Talent. And there was a performance done by a group that uses light and choreography and to do just beautiful imagery. And the whole time I was watching it, I was like, this is what we needed out of Kingdom at night. It was beautiful. It was like butterflies and zebras and all. And I was like, they need to hire these people to choreograph something for them at Disney. Cool. So, Josh, if you're listening to me.
Well, yeah, the Tree of Life's pretty cool at night when they do that, when it comes to life.
Yeah, but this was even
more
really
spectacular.
Yeah,
wow.
You should look on the Friends of the Disney Crush. I put the YouTube link up. It's called Lightwire. That's the name of the group. We talked last week about people who couldn't. There was a medical emergency last week, and the EMTs couldn't get through. Hearing more complaints now about Main Street. Magic Kingdom last night was a nightmare. I have been before, even on Thanksgiving, and what I witnessed last night was insane. After the fireworks, everyone was leaving, and it was definitely crowded, like over the top too much. I watched people put hands on others, especially those in wheelchairs, trying to get around them. I couldn't believe it until a few people literally put their hands on my son's stroller, trying to step over him and pushing it out of the way. I had to tell many people to get their hands off. This was the first time in Magic Kingdom during this time of year. But boy, is it like this after every fireworks show? No. I'm going to tell you what the problem is. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell Josh what the problem is. They launched Starlight, this new parade, a month before they started Halloween parties. The Halloween parties are 4 nights a week right now. So that leaves 3 nights a week for people to see the new parade that everybody is clamoring to see. So everybody who's at Walt Disney World wants to see this show that's only shown 3 nights a week. And that's why we're getting these terrible crowds at the end of the night. And it was very short-sighted of them to do that. They should have, I know we would have complained, when's Starlight coming? They should have held it till January. They should have waited for the Christmas and Halloween parties to be over. They should not have released it in July. That was a mistake. The end of July, I think it was July 20th was the official launch date. And then the Halloween party started like 3 weeks later.
And the performers would probably really appreciate it because it's so darn hot.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
With costumes, they'd probably be like, thank you.
But yeah, I think that's why there's so much medlum at Magic Kingdom on those nights when there is a parade.
I miss all that.
Give or take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, but
no,
Josh
I think you could be correct.
Anyway.
I think you could be correct, but they're not going to do anything about it. They're going to keep doing what they're doing. They don't care.
They can't.
I mean,
no.
Yeah. All right.
What else you got, Dave?
That's all I had. I mean, I was kind of thinking you were going to have something. I thought maybe you'd have something.
I told you I got nothing. I told you.
No, you did.
And then I wound up having something.
You spit some stuff out right there. It was pretty good. You ever watch Walt Disney World Pro?
No, I don't. David, I don't have time.
Yes, you do. You watch movies all the time.
Well, I like movies.
We're talking about a 20.
I don't watch movies all the time anymore. I've watched movies in my life, but maybe like the other night I got my work done early. I got my work done because I'm training somebody, so she's doing most of the work. So So I got I only had like 2 visits to document on because she documented on the other ones. So I was done at 5:00 when I actually should be done. And I got to go out there and we watched the finale of America's Got Talent. And that's when I saw that performance. But there was something I wanted to talk to you about, and I don't know what.
Yeah, you'll think about it when we're done recording.
Probably. I do have something. So Star Wars Launch Bay has officially closed.
It took them long enough.
Yeah, and Darth Vader is in the outdoor queue area of Star Tours between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. You can find Chewbacca over in Galaxy's Edge, but Darth Vader, I guess, if you want to keep canon, does not belong in Galaxy's Edge, so he is over at Star Tours, even though the Mandalorian and Grogu are in Galaxy's Edge. It
makes no sense.
They don't fit in the timeline either, but we're not going to talk about that.
Well, that's fine. Star Tours is fine. I like Star Tours, so just an added thing over there.
What's your favorite song on Guardians of the Galaxy?
I like Tears for Fears.
Yeah, I think I like that one the best too. I like Iran too. I feel like Iran makes the ride feel faster.
Yeah. Yeah. I see
like
what you're saying.
I like Iran but I like Everybody Wants to Rule the World too. It's mellow and cool. But
yeah,
everybody loves September, and I've got September, and I feel like it slows the ride down. It
I was. Yeah, I know. Not so much me either. That's funny you said it because I feel the same way. But I just love Tears for Fears, so I just love that song, and I love the band. Great musicians, just great musicians. Yeah, September.
You know what I wanted to talk. This is it's totally unrelated. It's not even good for. But what we talked about before with the rainstorms over in Orlando, we're not getting any rain. We haven't had any rain, but all these Halloween parties keep getting rained out.
No, it's dry here on the West Coast. It's all in the middle of the state. Yeah,
I know that had nothing to do with anything, but that's what I wanted to say before, and I forgot to.
Yeah, no, you're right, though. It has been the West Coast here in the central West Coast of Florida has been really dry, unseasonably dry. It's normally like it is in Orlando, but Orlando's been getting kicked.
Here's what would you do in this situation? My in-laws are elderly, and while they're in great shape for their age, they don't use walkers or motorized equipment. They get quite tired, multiple naps, not able to walk more than a few blocks. But they are very interested in having a Disney World experience with our 4-year-old, and I feel like this might be the last year they're able to manage even a version of it. They have generally offered to take our family for a week. Any tips for navigating the park with a 4-year-old and 2 octogenarians? My husband and I have each been to Disney as a child, and we have no idea how it works. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Scooters. You're going to be sorry if you don't. Look, it kicks my butt. Disney kicks my butt after a day or two.
My mom,
and I feel like I'm in pretty good shape.
My mom, I think her last trip, she was 90 on her last trip that she went. Now she's 92. She hasn't been in a while. I think she was 90 her last trip. But she was very blessed. She never needed a walker, but I didn't push her. Like I would plan sit down lunches to break it up, things like that. We'd use transportation. Like if we're at Epcot, we'll take that boat across from Mexico to Morocco so she doesn't have to walk the whole circle. You know, we'll do like that. We'll take little shortcuts like that. We'll take the train if we're in Magic Kingdom. We'll take the train around the perimeter of the park to get to where we're going. But yeah, that would be my advice, would be to do that, take breaks. And you know, if they'll agree to a scooter, scooter. My mother wouldn't do it.
Yeah. Well, see, I don't understand like your mom and stuff. These people that
I think she was more afraid. It's a lot in the crowd to get through. Judy will our friend Judy will tell you it's a lot to get through a crowd.
Yeah, it is. It is. I know,
Judy just runs him over.
Oh yeah. She get out of the way. But look, the people know when they're coming. It's the strollers, and these scooters. These people that ride the scooters and the people that are pushing these strollers have something. It's like they have a vehicle that they feel like it's gonna part the waters. Oh, and these people with these strollers have this stroller in front of them, and they feel like it's like a snowplow, and they're just you get out of my way. No, a lot of people they're very aggressive in these strollers, very very aggressive. Like, you're getting out of my way.
I also suggest staying on property if you're on a multi-generational trip, because if you stay like in an Airbnb and you all come to the park in one car, then somebody wants to go back to the room to take a nap, somebody's pooped, and somebody else wants to stay a little longer and do something and meet Cinderella or, ride Tron, but the other people want to go back to the room, they can, without stranding somebody without a way to get back to the hotel. And they could come back later if they want to meet for dinner. It gives you flexibility when you're on a multi-generational trip and you're dealing with not having vehicles. I feel like that's one tick box for the on-property stay. But
yeah, because your adventure starts when you walk into that park.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like Epcot. If you're going back, you got to walk. That's a good little walk. And then at the end of the day, walking out, you're tired. Yeah, go go when the weather's nice, not when it's hot, not when it's raining.
Yeah, that's another thing. Being that the kid's only 4, you don't have to be. Yeah. Even if you're in school, you can miss that.
Yeah, you want to go when the weather is very nice, and it gets very nice here in the winter. So pick a date that's nice. That's going to help your stamina. And yeah, take it easy. Just take it slow. Slow and steady wins the race, because those parks will kick your butt. People don't realize how much. A lot of people don't realize, especially if you haven't been in a long time or it's your first trip. I don't think people really realize how much you'll walk. I mean, if you're really getting after it, you're going to do anywhere from 5 to 10,000 steps, right? That sound right? 8,000 steps?
Yeah. I think more than that.
How many steps you typically make, you think?
When I'm at Disney?
Yeah.
On a Disney day?
Yeah. You're walking miles. You're walking miles.
I get up there around. I get up like higher. I get up.
Okay.
Like
why not
20.
pay attention? Yeah. You're walking miles a day. If you're not used to it.
I had looked the other day at the day that we did Main Street Magic, and I think we walked 11 miles that day.
Yeah. Well, that's a little different, but that's.
No, I know.
But yeah, on a typical average day, yeah, you're going to 3, 4, 5 miles just on an easy day. You got to be prepared.
I got a Reddit, Dave. You ready for Reddit?
You heard it on Reddit.
Yesterday.
Read it on Reddit.
Yesterday, my husband, my brother, and I went to the pool at Saratoga Springs. After my brother brought us drinks, he put his wallet in my bag. We drank our drinks and then went down the slide and sat at the pool for 20 or 30 minutes. We got back to leave and I checked my bag to see if we had everything. My husband and brother's wallets were stolen. We tell somebody at the pool who tells us, "That's weird. That's never happened before." She takes us to the front desk. While that's repeated by everyone we speak with, everybody says it's never happened before. My brother keeps requesting the sheriff to come to file a police report. They kept brushing us off. My husband and I leave today with no ID, and we need a police report. They locked us in a little room for a few hours. Nobody asks us where we're sitting. They just say they'll check garbage cans. This resort doesn't require key card access like other resorts to get into the pool, so any person off the street can come and rob you. The sheriff finally arrives, and he tells us to go online and file a police report, and that's it. We continue to be locked in this little room. We asked the duty manager for a refund or partial refund of our Epcot tickets since we only got to go for a few hours. She says she can only give us another ticket. We're leaving today. She says we can use it up to 2 years from now. I said, why would we ever want to come back here after this horrible Disney experience? No one offers us empathy or even acts like they care. They just keep saying this has never happened before. You just have to Disney is still the real world. There are still bad people who will steal things from you.
Oh yeah, they'll steal your stroller in the parks.
Mm-hmm.
We just talked about that on a previous previous show. They'll steal your balloons. They'll steal your toys. They'll steal your purses.
Well, you'll steal people's balloons.
In fact, Veronica and I, when we were just recently at Disney, we were walking in Magic Kingdom, and there's a bunch of strollers lined up. And one of them, Tony Ann, had, I'm going to post a picture of it on the Friends of the Disney Crush. It had, I can't remember, it was loaded with stuff. Like purses and toys and stuff and fans. I mean, I said, honey, I don't want to be I don't want to be like we're taking pictures of the stroller, but let's just walk by again and take a picture of that stroller.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, why would someone do that? Just leave your stuff like that. And you're asking for it. Sorry, people at Disney, you put 1,000 people in a room and at least 100 of them are going to be.
Somebody on Reddit posted a picture. They're complaining about spiders on the balconies at their resorts. We had this at Riviera, and now we're at Boardwalk, and spiders again. Like, you're outside in Florida.
We're subtropical here. I've seen snakes in parks.
Actually, when I walked out the front door this morning, there was a black snake sitting right there looking at me. It's like,
I've seen snakes in Disney.
Yeah. But, spiders are, spiders usually are killing other bugs, right?
Spiders are good. Yeah. Spiders eat bugs. Yeah. Mosquitoes, when they fly into the little web.
Right. I mean, we're not Australia. You're not going to, get killed by one.
Well, I don't know. A boa constrictor could come out of the water. I don't know. Gotta be careful around Florida. All kind of creatures. All right, Tony Ann.
I guess that's it.
All right. Well, Tony Ann, that was fun. I guess we're going to wrap it up for this week.
We got a big chunk to cut because you went all political in the middle.
I talked for 2 seconds about it. I only talked a few minutes. All right, Tony Ann.
All right, Dave.
You go take care of yourself. I'm on the mend.
I will.
I got to get rid of these cachapas. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye. Don't eat the cachapas.
I think that's it. All right.
Put a check on that. Can you do that, Dave? Can you put a check on that one?